Today's topic for discussion is rituals in Buddhism. So for some people, it seems like there's a particular preference on this topic of performing rituals, and some people even dislike that that Buddhists perform these kind of like weird form of rituals, because it seems kind of irrelevant to the core Buddha's teachings. So let me explain it by seeing it from various perspectives. And the most important point I want to mention here is the point practicality of the rituals. So first, let's see our ordinary actions or movements of doing things. For example, when we drink coffee, we take this cup of coffee and bring it to the mouth and drink it. And we usually are not really aware of the actions of drinking coffee, right? So it's quite complex when we really see these individual actions of taking cup, putting it, holding it, and bringing it to the mouth, and then drinking. So in Buddhism or in Zen, when we do things, we are advised, particularly in Zen or in Theravadan practices, we are advised to do it consciously, with awareness. So when we drink a cup of coffee, we are aware that we move our hands, and we are aware that we take the cup of coffee, and we are aware that we bring it to our mouth, and we are aware of the smell, and we are aware of the taste of it. And in Zen, also we do things like bowing or eating in a pretty strictly careful manner. And what's practical about that? By doing that, we are not thinking other things when we do things. So usually when we walk on the streets, we are thinking something at the same time walking. So we are divided into this action of walking, and this action of thinking, and this me that is walking. It seems like there is thinking at the same time of walking, and in the same time it feels like there's this me that is walking, and that we call division. And ultimately we take that as a root of suffering, that we see things in a way that it isn't really is. So back to the topic of rituals, we do something weird during the rituals that is unusual for some people, even for people who are kind of familiar to Buddhism. So what's happening there is that doing something weird makes us be aware of the actions we do. So as we do things in a particular manner in rituals, we are doing it very carefully. And by doing something that seems unnatural or weird, we are aware of our actions during that course of ritual. That's very good, because it makes us pay attention to what's happening here and now. And at the same time, it makes the situation is not being divided into this me that is doing things, and thoughts that is appearing, and the action that is performed. So that's something very practical about the practice of rituals. And from other points of view, all these rituals and sutras and all these paintings and even calligraphy, Zen calligraphy, these all can be said to be the expression of what people have realized at the end of the practice. So it seems weird, because it seems it's the what they have understood or realized is quite well, I wouldn't say unnatural, but it goes against our popular notion of things and reality. It's quite different from what we usually see the world. It's different from the way we usually see the world. And even if we think that we see things as it are, we actually don't. So that's the point about seeing through the illusion and seeing the truth by practicing. So that's one point. That another point, that it's an expression of truth, all these rituals. And last but not least, is that it gives us a chance to really think what the difference, or not the difference, but see if you are reacting to this oddness of these rituals, it means that there's something in you that is reacting, some thoughts and some ideas, or some should and shouldn't about Buddhist practices. And so it's useful to think whether all these rituals and sutras are different from say drinking cup of coffee or talking with other people about today's news. So it sounds very weird to talk like this, but it's actually not too different. If you feel that those Buddhist rituals are weird, there's something in you that is making you feel that it's weird. And so what's weird about that? Okay, it's your thought that is weird, and not the reality itself. Reality itself, whatever thing we do, is not weird. It's as they are, and just thinking that they are as they are, that means that you're making it weird again. So I think that's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed the talk, and questions are very much welcome. I love to answer questions by people. So see you again. Bye bye.